Hello, this is Scampy, and I'm gonna do some Draw My Life for you. Sorry I don't have a whiteboard or a whiteboard pen, but this is the best I could do. So I was born on the 11th of December 2002, and the name given by my parents was Sam, and I really liked that name. So then I started to get into quite a lot of video games like iNinja, Sonic games, Mario games, and my favourite for the time being was Kirby. The Kirby series. And then I started to watch YouTube for advice on some games. And so yeah, I really loved the iNinja and Kirby. But then I started to get into Sonic, and I tried my best to complete quite a lot of the levels and bosses. I had a lot of trouble with the bosses, but I eventually beat them. And then I started on the Mario series until I got a game called Sonic and the Secret Rings, and on that game, I eventually got to the point where I could not beat a boss called the Ifrit, and when my two sisters came round, I finally beat him, and he kind of looked a bit like a blockhead. Raw. That's all he said was raw. And then I started to get back into the Kirby series. And then I started to get quite a lot into someone called SpongeBob. I really enjoyed it, and then it came into McDonald's. But also one thing that I absolutely loved to play with as when I was younger, I still love to play with it. It's called Lego. If you don't know what Lego is, where have you been? Because Lego is the source of childhood. And I also started to pretend to make YouTube videos saying, hello, this is Scampy. And sometimes I also went to the park and pretended to do it with my friend Ben, or Voxia Client. That's what he liked to be called. And also with my sister, I'm not going to say her real name, but her name was Shadow Cat Warrior. Then I went to YouTube for advice on gaming. And I watched people like PewDiePie and stuff, and quite a lot of other people. But the person that I watched the most back then was Sky Does Minecraft. If you want to watch him, I'll try my best to leave a link in the description. And anyways, I then started to watch other people like Stampy Longnose, Toby Games, If you don't know who Toby is, where have you been? Others like LD Shadow Lady, if you don't know who she played with him. I've kind of got the rest, but moving on. I started to get into the book series called Captain Underpants. I really love that book series. And my favourite book of it was definitely one that I had from the library which was the 9th one, where the world at the end of the book wasn't the only thing that ended. The world did as well. And that was kind of frustrating for me until I turned the page. It said that there will be another book, and it said that it would be the final book of the whole series, and it was number 10. I would really love to get that book. And then I started to buy the extras of the Captain Underpants series, called Captain Underpants Extra Crunchy Book of Fun 2. I first got the second one, and then I actually got the first one. And that is when I secretly got my own YouTube channel. I called it Sam Evans, but I still call myself Scampy, because if my name doesn't come up when you search for it, then that is kind of a problem. You see, when I started the YouTube channel, I uploaded a video called Future on YouTube. That was my first ever video on this kind of website where you could upload videos. I'm not going to go into what YouTube is, because I'm pretty sure everyone knows what it is. And then I started to get more into that Lego I told you about earlier. I went to the Lego shop, I got the magazines for the club, and then for my birthday I had a Lego Ninja clock, which was a really nice present. Then I started to get into a guy. My favourite guy from Lego was probably Lasher. And I'll go get him. Well, it seems I can't find him just yet. So in the next video I will try and find him. Moving on, I'm still doing this video. I started also to get into something called Beyblade. I loved Beyblade. I started to make custom Beyblades, and the person who got me into it was Voxia Client 17. If you remember him from earlier, then you'll probably know who he is. Just, if you have subscribed to my channel, that would just be nice. And if I could just get some subscribers, that would just be awesome. So I just want to say, to finish this video off, a great big thank you. for all your support. Thank you.